Speaking of which, I'm turning on Pandora. So I got a really cool phone call today.
Oh,
My grandfather called me this morning and he goes, "Just wanted to let you know, your school is all paid for this semester." So
Oh,
what? He goes, "Yeah, took care of it all." I'm like, "Sweet."
nice.
that's definitely a nice phone call.
Yeah, I guess he decided, I had enough bills on my plate with, the wedding and all that. He's paying for my last semester.
Lucky you have a grandpa that can do that.
Yeah, normally he's a lot more stingy.
Could always be like my grandfather. The first new vehicle I ever bought, I actually paid for it outright. And first time he saw it, he goes, "Oh, I'll tell you what, because you graduated university," he goes, I'll pay off whatever you owe on the car." And I'm like, "I paid for it all at once." He's like, "Oh, well, too bad for you then."
Nice.
Man, that sucks.
Nobody in my family ever bought anything like that. I'm lucky if my aunt buys me cookies when we go to the grocery store. She won't buy me meat for my kids, but she'll buy me cookies or brownies.
Dude. Cam.
Yeah, my first car got given to me. My second car I had to actually buy. I totaled the first car, so they weren't gonna help me with the second one. That's right. You have a Mustang. Yeah. So my first car was a Mazda Protege, manual transmission. So I had to learn right out of driver's ed how to drive a manual transmission.
Oh,
Nice.
I got you beat there. My first car was a 1981 Honda Civic hatchback with 2x4s holding up the front seat and a big hole underneath the pedals, so if you were wearing sandals or flip-flops and you hit a bump, most likely you'd lose one out the car.
Wow.
That
That's
sounds
kind
more
of
like
like
my first car.
my first car was it was a 90 Protege, Mazda Protege, and I got the thing, and like it barely ran, and I mean it chugged along, but it wasn't great. I ended up doing a lot of work to it, but like the whole side was rusted out on the one side. It had been parked in the shade for too long or whatever, and the windows, they didn't roll up and down. They only opened about an inch. So, and no AC, no AC. So you had an inch worth of breathing room for the air to come in the summer.
What I learned to drive in was a 2-ton diesel dump truck. My first car was a 73 Chevy station wagon, and my stepdad traded it for a case of beer when I was at school one day.
Oh,
Later he died of liver cirrhosis, so, I thought of it as
he got what
revenge,
was
but
coming to him, right?
yeah.
I guess. Not to
My
make
first
light of
car.
the situation, but kind of
But
ironic in a sense.
my ex-husband, his brother, gave me an old beat-up 84 Toyota four-wheel drive pickup. Beat to hell, and I loved that truck. Oh my God, we went everywhere. Any dirt road I saw, we were down it.
Yeah. My middle brother had his first car was a Mercury Villager minivan. He loved that thing. And then my youngest brother got a Ford Escort sedan, or not sedan, like hatchback kind of deal. 5-door or whatever you want to call it. that thing, the Ford Escort, he had it for about a year, and the uh the struts had actually gone through the strut cap, so he had no like shock absorbing or shock absorbers at all. Like the springs just went up and through the back of the car, so as soon as you went over a